joined as someone visiting, really. I visited because I've known Pastor Bernard for almost all my life, and I've known his sister as well. Both of them were friends or are still friends, and we attended LCCF and then Lighthouse. So when I heard Pastor Bernard started a new church, I came to offer my support to visit with him. So when I visited, that was the first time, and I really didn't stop coming, because I came to realize that I wanted to be a part of what he was doing. I knew him as quite hot then, very hot, very delivering his message the way he thought he should. But surprisingly, when I came around to visit, I saw an entirely different person. He was calm, surprisingly, I say again, and for all the noise and the things that were going on around, he was quite calm and seemed to know where he was heading, and that arrested my attention. So I decided that I knew Pastor Bernard. I knew him to be quite sincere and a man of his word. I decided to join the church. The most important thing that I can say concerning the experience that some of the experiences that we've had here in Powerhouses are the church's ability, or the ability that God has given to us to take human resource and to develop it. Importantly, to stick around with the people that we have dealt with and to progress them in life to the stage that they are at. I say this because when we started the church, there were quite a lot of young people. When I'm talking about young people, not teenagers, very, very young people who were just entering JSS and what's not. And for Pastor Bernard to have seen the potential in them, I hadn't seen that too. For him to have seen the potential in this crop of people, and to have decided that I'm going to take this crop of people and I'm going to make sure that they become Christians, not only Christians, but people who will make a difference in life, and to have developed them, to have continued with them for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and 25 years to the stage that we are at. I think it's a plus for the church, because for the human resource that has been developed, to make them responsible, to make them decide that I don't want to be like the people or the community within which I live in, and to want to be different, to want them to have a different perspective in life. I think it's a good thing. That's one of the experiences that I've had here. And then the other experience that I can also talk about is where we've had to deal with raw material. The first one is likened to this, but the raw material, where we didn't have to go after other souls, other churches' souls. We've dealt with people who never had anything to do with church. They were just living their lives, and we had to bring them into church for them to be taught and for them to progress. And for myself also, having to actually be alert and know that the faith that I am pursuing, I'm not the only one. People are looking up to me, and so I have to get my act right. Those are some of the experiences which I think have helped the church, have helped me as a person, and I'm proud to be part of what the church has achieved. The Bible says that we have not yet apprehended. We don't have any idea what God has in store for us. There are lots more things to do if you take the human resource alone. and you open it up, the diverse things that are available that we can do with them. Talking about the spiritual things, I mean the prayer, going into the word, that's also another. And then also coming into putting up infrastructure, that's also another aspect altogether. So we haven't yet attained anything. We are just beginning. 25 years looks a lot of, it sounds very, a lot. It sounds that we've gone far, but 25 years is just the beginning, looking at the things that are in store. The Bible says that we don't look at the things that are behind, but we look forward. We look forward. We just perceive ahead of us the things that we will be able to do when we have life. And I think that's what we are looking forward to. It's going to be exciting. If you even take how we are going to impart the way we do things to the next generation for them to continue, it's a whole chapter or a whole book or a series of books that will have to be written